Hi everyone, my name is Cindy Young and I am a star director here on the Gold Coast with Team Lit Up, and I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about my Scentsy story. And the reason why I want to share with you guys my Scentsy story is I believe that it is something that you guys will be able to relate to. Um, and so, because I am a normal girl that has no qualifications, is a mom to three beautiful boys, active, crazy, typical boys. And so, if I can do this, I know that anyone can do this, and that's why I wanted to share my story with you guys today. So, about 2 years ago, a friend came to message us through Facebook and asked us if we wanted to do Scentsy. Um, and originally we avoided the message, and then she messaged us again, and I thought, well, maybe we should kind of consider this. And the reason why we weren't really that interested was one, I've never done party plan before. Two, I was completely shy and I hardly talked to anyone. I was a homebody and I loved being at home. And that was my comfort zone, and I was happy there, and I didn't need anything else to kind of disturb that. So, I didn't really want to speak to people. And then a major thing was we had just had our third child, Harvey, and so taking on a business or even just another project was just not even on my radar. He had just arrived like 4 weeks before she messaged us, and I was just enjoying having him around and having our three kids and settling in. So I did not consider starting a business at all at that time. And so I told Andrew, Marita's messaged us, and Scensy's coming to Australia, and he had previously talked to a mutual friend from Canada, who said that it was an awesome company. And Andrew, being the person that looks for opportunity, because his background is wholesale, so he and his father go over to the States. They find products that we don't have here in Australia, and they import them. So he's constantly looking for opportunities for me to do something, to stay at home, to be able to be at home with our children and without having to go back to work. So I was on maternity leave, of course, and so what I we were living week to week, and we had never seen the products, so we were just going off of what our friends said. And we had about a week or two we had a few weeks actually to decide whether or not this was something that we were going to do. And the day it launched in Australia on September 2013, Andrew was like, "Are you going to do it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so. I don't know." And I kept kind of trying not to sign up. I don't know. I was finding excuses, and $152 for us when 2 years ago was a lot of money. Like, that was groceries for a week. So for us, that was a big investment and a big decision. So I didn't sign myself up. Andrew actually came home from work after calling me like all day and saying, "Have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? Have you done it yet?" And being married, we share all of that information. So he had my tax file number, and so he signed me up, and he came home and he said, "Here is your ID number, and if you could just make our money back from our kit, that would be great." So here I am thinking, oh great, he just went and spent a week's worth of groceries. I need to make our money back. So now I have to have this party, and this party that, one, I didn't like hosting parties in the first place because I didn't like the pressure that I would get off of having to get bookings off of my party, or not meeting a certain goal, or whatever. So I hardly had these parties. I hardly hosted these parties, and now here I am. I'm on the flip side, and I'm a consultant, and I now have to make my kit money back. So he kind of threw me in the deep end, which I'm so glad he did. So I got some girls over, and I made a girls' night out of it, and I was so surprised at how easy it was to sell. I got my kit. I was super excited. I got to finally try these products that Andrew had signed me up to sell that I had no idea how it's going to work, but I love the concept. I love the concept of a wickless candle, of a safe candle, and with 3 little boys, to me, that was, hello, why didn't I think of that? Duh. So I was like, okay, so I had already fallen in love a day or two before my party because I finally got to use my products. So I knew all I had to do was turn the warmer on before people came to my party. And so my party happened, and people loved it. So much so that pretty much everyone at my party, but 2 people, signed up. Eventually, and joined my team within a couple of months. And then, it just went from there. And the more I got, like, it just happened, and I learned to do things. I didn't like to book parties myself. I didn't know how to just, like I said, I was shy and I was an introvert, and I had to now come up with ways to book these parties because I wanted to help my family, and I knew that, wow, this is really easy. People love this stuff. I might as well keep going and selling it. So I had to come up with ways, and so I researched and YouTubed and found some great ways to book parties, ways that I could feel comfortable with, and great ways that I could, grow my business. And so that's what I did. And it's just been amazing from there. Little did we know that we would now have a team of 300 wonderful men and women that create Team Lit Up from parts of the world. And little did I know that I could be making more money now than what I was when I was working full time, 5 days a week. Our circumstances have changed. We can now comfortably do a lot of things. We can spoil our children on weekends easily. We can go away and we can, I can contribute to the household, and that makes this journey so much more fantastic. And that's why I want to share it with other people, because I know that where I was, not so long ago, is something that a lot of people struggle with, and just living week to week. I mean, what can an extra $100 do for you and your family, a week? So it can make a lot of difference, especially if you have nappies or groceries, or you just need some extra money for petrol, you need some Christmas money coming up. It really is a simple product to sell. You only need your kit of $152. And that's worth so much more anyway. So if whatever happens, you're left with about $250 worth of products. So, but yeah, and now I'm doing videos. I love going to parties. Parties are one of my favorite things to do. I get to meet lots of fantastic women. I've made lots of friends. I have challenged myself and gotten myself completely out of my comfort zone. And I am a more confident woman because of Scentsy, and because my husband had faith in me and signed me up. And not only that, but I'm able to help other fantastic women and men be able to help their own families and help other people. And to me, that's priceless. And I'm so grateful that I get to wake up every day and I get to do this for my job. And I get to do it from home, as you can see, my home office. I have a home office now, which is great. So yeah, any questions, let me know. But I hope that you enjoy my story, or a little short version of my story. And one day I'm going to have to get Andrew to do his side of the story too. So thanks for listening.